Alright, hello and thank you for joining me. We are going to jump in back to Abab real quick and do this on Master. I should take a screenshot of the map real quick so I have that for later. Alright. So, let's see. We want you to go here. And we want you to go back here. And then we want you to go back here. 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 No, we don't want to connect that way. Okay. So, hold on a second. I should put this on very slow. That is definitely too slow. Okay. Anyways. So, I've been thinking about the upload frequency of my archive and all that fun stuff. Can you support? You cannot support yet. That is unfortunate. Have you take there and have you take right here. Oh my goodness, you already have. Oh. So a plus, you can't support +2. Yeah, and you can't strike anywhere. That's a problem. We're going to have you take this spot. There and there. I think that's the only thing I can do. But I've been thinking about when I should, like, upload frequency. I want to keep uploading stuff in the order I play and record it, so that way my continuity of thought and experience is consistent. Like, I'm playing this after playing Factorial earlier this morning, and so I want to upload whatever this is after that. I'm thinking of frequency, because these videos end up being much shorter than the Factorial stuff. I think we want you to take that tile, and you to take that tile. Okay. You can move up into a spearman, which I think I definitely want to do. And then I want you to, hold on, I want you to connect here so that way it can eat that up. And then you, ooh. He's kind of vicious at the moment. Have you take that spot. We're gonna have you go right here to prevent a cutoff. Yeah. We're gonna go right here. Okay. But yeah, the continuity of thought. And then the question is frequency. How quickly do I upload them? If I do once a day, eventually I'm going to be far ahead. The videos are going to be far behind the actual recordings because of something like this game, where I'm keeping the videos down to one instead of a session. And I'm not sure, I can't do anything up here, of what I want to do in that regard. So, something like this, if I did 3 maps today, that'd be 3 days. Or if I uploaded it all in the same day, that's 3 videos in one day. But I'm also not sure if it matters because people might not be watching. If anyone decides to watch, they might not be watching everything anyways. They could easily skip over the Slay stuff and just watch Factorial. So maybe I shouldn't care and go with a system I thought of originally and just do my best. Well, I'm never gonna remember what I said necessarily in the previous stuff. But yeah, it's just something I'm gonna have to think about. This is really snaky and I don't like it. This is a concern. Yeah, okay, at least there was enough here to keep that going. But we can come down here and have you take that tile and you take that tile. We can have you go right here, that protects that flank. You can go over there. I might as well harass yellow a bit. Okay. We're gonna have you come up. We're gonna have... That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. You were gonna take out the tree. Yeah. Because one of the things I thought about is once a week uploads for any particular game I'm playing or progression of a game. And then I did the math on Slay, for example. It has so many maps that if I did 1 map a week, I would end up with... It would take about 9 years to upload to have all the videos uploaded. And I don't think it'll take me 9 years to complete every map unless I deliberately slow myself down to where I only play 1 map a week, which I don't necessarily want to do. Let's have you harass yellow. Okay. Okay, for you, if I were to take 1 more tile, you can support a spearman. So we're going to do that. So, another thing I've been thinking about for my archive project is the fact that I have to decide what to play. And with Exit 8 and Platform 8, I realized my computer is older than I remembered. And so there are games I struggle to play with. And so I'm thinking about And so I'm thinking about the order in which to play games. And one of those orders I was considering is to deal with the requirements issue, is to simply just go with whatever Steam says is the oldest game by release date. But when I organized my library like that, I saw that Steam does not keep track of the release date for every game in your library, which is a bit confusing, but I'll have to figure it out at some point. Okay. I am going to need the tier 3 unit at some point. So up here we need to take a tile. Let's move and take this tile. And we're going to have you move up to take this tile. That connects everything. I do need to move up into a tier 3. So we have 6, 6, 12. We have 16. So I can go straight to... Okay. Can I add... I think I can add another peasant without too much issue here. Yeah, I think I can. We're gonna have you fall back real quick and take those out. Up here. But yeah, by release date or by the date it was added to my library, I'll figure it out. I think the thing that concerns me most is potential frequency. Because if I have a good day with a game like this, where individual gameplay sessions are short enough to where I can get multiples of these episodes done in a game session that would stretch across a couple days, that's something to think about. Because I have seen that I do have a few, if small, number of people subscribing, and I appreciate it. Where should I have you go? Should I have you collapse inward to... Yes. Have you jump back to here. And have you jump back to... Hold on. Let's have you take out this spot, and you take out that spot. We'll have you protect this right here. And then you go right here. Okay. So a small number of subscribers are watching me. I think they're mostly interested in the factorial content. It is what it is. Okay. Okay. It's unfortunate, but that's the only option really there. Well, thinking about it, one of the things I could do is just simply keep scheduling stuff out one day at a time, and if I end up with a huge backlog of scheduled videos, I can accelerate the pace of them. I can always adjust that and start accelerating the pace they go live. To catch up to frequency, but we'll see what we do. But I do think the ordering for continuity for anyone that does decide to watch every video, for my own sake at least. Okay, so we're gonna have you go here. We're gonna have you go here, take that out. Have you crush that. We can 10 and 40. We can do that. We can also take you. Have you take that spot. Having an issue over there. We can have you. But yeah, the ordering I think still makes sense. The order I record them is the order they should go up in. So I think I'll probably skip. Probably continue with once a day uploads as the maximum frequency for now, until something changes my strategy in that regards. So you've got a lot of rank 2s over here. You've got some rank 2s over here. I think we should go here, here, and here. Should have you go here, and you here. Should have you fall back and have you fall back as well, and have you just go forward, take another tile there. Okay. Yeah, that does seem like the best option. Stick with the once a day for now. Keep stuff in the order that I recorded in. And then move from there. Okay. Okay. So we're cutting things around pretty well over here. Oh. I got a nice big one, so that one plus that one is 20. So we need to go up 34. Can I go up 34A2? I would have to take 7 tiles this turn to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could take 7 tiles. I could take 8 tiles. Okay, so I can do it. Okay. What is the best spot, right? I think cutting this in half is a good choice. And then using you to take one more tile. Okay, let's see if I did that math right. Nope, I didn't. Okay. I guess the question here is, will I recover from this? Okay, so the question is, I need at least a tier 3 to, like, crush this out. So, 1, 2, 3, crush there, crush there. We need to move you somewhere that's relatively safe. There's nowhere that's relatively safe. Okay, now everyone has, and I would have to move up, which is going to be plus 16. I can move up that far, so okay, looks like Gray decided to go defensive here, which is good for me. So, okay, I got minus 66. I got to take at least 3 tiles this turn. So what I will do is I will go here, here, here. Have you go here and here. Okay. I have to gain at least 1 tile. So we're going to have you clear the trees. probably not enough tiles to support this, which might be good for me. Nope, it looks like it was enough. Okay, so we need you to take out more of that. We're gonna have you go here, you here. You connected. Okay. Upgrading this plus 12. Not unless I can take 6 tiles, which I'm not going to be able to reliably do. Okay. Take tiles or clear trees. Let's clear some trees. Okay, excellent. We're gonna have you go here. Okay. Have you go here, you here, here. Okay. So let's have you, hold on. I can, yeah, so we can go +2 at least. Which is good because I want to go here and here. And I want you to go here, here, and you to go here, you here, and you right here. Okay. We go here, you go here. That protects that path. Okay. 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 We can go plus on this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so hold on. Okay. Okay. Can I, so we have 8 plus 10. We can go plus 10 here. Okay. Can we go another plus 10 here? Okay.
No!
Okay. All right. 32 turns for the first map. There we go. Whew. But yeah, speaking of how long this game takes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 6. So that's 18, 22, 26 per page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's 460 maps. And if I did that once a week, that would take me 9 years. Alright. Yeah, so some of this just frequency is definitely something I have to think about. But thank you so much for watching. So thank you so much for listening. See you next time.